And we're back. The Brady Bag Show. What's up, Joey?
What's up, Sean?
You a little tired this morning?
A little bit, a little cranky, a little angry.
What time did you stay up till? After the fights.
I went home and went right to fuck to bed, so like 1:30.
Where'd you watch them at?
I watched the first half at my house, and then Jonathan said that we could go over there. He had some food, so that enticed me to go over.
That enticed me.
Yeah.
How far is that from your house?
Like 8 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it wasn't far at all.
All right, well, as you guys know, this podcast is brought to you by Steady Picks. Steady Picks had a good motherfucking night. I'm just looking at their stuff. They had 2 units on John Jones' money line. They had Cody Garbrandt because of the kid.
Ooh.
They had Jalen Turner not because of the kid. No money line. They had Bo Nickel by submission in round 1.
Let's go.
Jeff Neal money line. That was a good pick.
Yeah.
That shit was like, that was a very good.
And he almost dropped.
That was a good, he did drop him. That was a good fucking pick. All right, real quick. I picked John Jones, you picked John Jones. I picked Valentina, you picked Alessa Grasso. we both picked Jeff Neal. That missed. We both picked Gamrot. We both picked Bo Nickel. You picked Bo Nickel by submission.
Yep. That was a big one.
I was catching up because we hit it. I picked Cody Garbrandt. You picked Garbrandt because I did. You picked, what's your boy's name? Duplessis. We both lost on Viviano.
Yeah.
No money. I picked Marquez. You picked
Burial.
Yup. I picked Ian Machado by finish. I don't know what that was. He was a huge favorite. We both lost on Martinez. And then I picked Tabitha Ricci to win. She armbarred Jessica Penne. And then we both picked Basharat, and he won. Yeah. Good fucking night for the kids.
Good picks.
Good fucking night for the kids.
That was good. I knew you was coaching last night.
Yeah.
So you missed some of this earlier action. But if we could run through this card real quick, I will start. Where did you come in at?
I was watching a little bit in the back, so I missed.
Joey, you caught everything?
I jumped in at the Basharat fight.
Okay.
I seen Basharat. I seen that he won, and then I watched a little bit of watched the first round of the Marquez fight.
First fight, good fight. Damian Blackshear, Basharat, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
The first stop I would stop at is Manny Martinez versus Cameron Saib. Two low bros early, two cup kicks, and an eye poke. My thing is, for like fights like that, man, anybody ever think to just take the whole 5 minutes? Do you feel like a bitch if you take like the 5 minutes?
I mean, I feel like you're like rushed. You feel rushed, like,
all right,
to
when you
not
get hit,
take it.
Because
yeah.
you took 2 eye pokes like in the beginning of the yeah, I remember you was like, "Come on, bro, what the
I'm
fuck?"
like, damn, dog.
Yeah,
Wait, just fucking gouging my eyes out.
yeah. He took two bad.
Which one? Who did?
Manny Martinez.
Oh, Martinez
yeah,
did.
took 2 bad low blows, then an eye poke later in the.
Poor guy.
Poor man. Poor. But that was all that really happened in that. The other dude came out.
Tabitha Ricci hit a nice arm bar.
So,
it was like a fucking she spun. It was nice.
After that was Ian Gary. You catch that?
I seen he got dropped, and then he got the finish.
You called it Pyfer?
Yeah, he was just doing really well with his jab, fighting behind that, combos, and he was chopping up that lead calf of Song pretty well, and then wound up getting him out of there. But yeah, ultimately looked good, I think.
Do you feel like he's special?
No.
Not so yet.
No. I'm not sold because you can't be getting dropped by guys that you've never heard of. I'm just being honest.
This
like,
is true.
You know what I mean? Like, if I go out there and I get dropped against a guy that, I'm kind of supposed to be beating, like trashing, and you get dropped by that guy, it kind of ruins your stock, I think.
Got you.
I don't think anybody's looking at him as like
And then
the
you
next
wear
guy.
and then you wear a tuxedo afterwards.
Yeah, you look like a fucking dork, bro.
Keeping it moving because I just want to get to John Jones. I'm not going to lie. I just want to talk about John Jones. Julian Marquez, Marc-Andre Barrios. I watched that fight, gassed. No, I'm not going to say gassed. I'm thinking something else. But Marquez and Andre Barrios was
A good fight.
Came out hot, but this dude, they kept talking about his cardio, and it is true, bro. Like, he can withstand, like, the heat.
Who?
Marc-Andre Barrios.
Yeah.
Yeah, withstand the heat, but then he just grind you out, like.
Yeah, he don't have crazy power, but
Nah.
he just stayed in his face
Dude,
and
he kept him.
smothered him.
I seen the finish. He kept him on the fence and just kept hitting
Yeah.
him, and then elbowing. I'm like, Mark Smith gave him every chance to get out of there. So
Yeah.
it was a good stoppage.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
Rebus.
Terrible fight.
Didn't see it. Keep it pushing.
Derek Brunson and Duplessis was the funniest shit I ever
Didn't
seen.
see it.
Greatest
Gassed,
sloppy
bro.
middleweight
Gassed.
fight of all time.
Horrible. Great, like 2 minutes.
So
Horrible.
Derek Brunson at the end of the second round was basically fatigued.
Yeah.
And his corner, my boy Austin Trotman, his coach that I knocked the fuck out, they threw the towel in, and he couldn't come out for round 3.
That's what I was telling you. He went out so gassed, like 3 seconds left, and he just chilled. Like he thought the fight was over. And then it just went hammer, fist, hook. Threw the towel in. That was it, man. Cody Garbrandt, anybody see it? What you
I
think?
watched Cody. I was driving home from corner, and some of my boys shout out everybody who won last night.
Yeah.
Team went 5-0. I like Cody. I'm a
Very
big fan.
reserved.
Yeah, but and I respect it. Like, listen, he got knocked out a couple of times, a couple of bad knockouts.
Yeah.
You got to
He
build
just
back.
wanted to get a win. And the guy, like Trevor Jones, is tough, and he's got knockout power. And Cody looked really, really good the first 2 rounds. Super defensive. Like, I think he got hit 3 or 4 times. Took him down a couple of times. Really good shots. Third round, he kind of took his foot off the gas and let Jones back into the fight a little bit. But ultimately, really good fight by him. Very smart, and he's just going to build his way back up. Cody's fucking young. He was a world champion, super young. Was smoking dudes on the way up, so he's just got to take his time and build back up.
I'm about to say, I feel like it's a lose-lose sometimes when like you're an entertainer, but this is also your career.
Yeah.
So it's like when you choose, like you got to think, like, all right, bro, I'm
And
gonna.
Cody was a really good wrestler too,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Fuck that."
But I need a W. I need a win. I need to get back in the win column.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
mixed in the takedowns, and he did the smart thing.
I think one of the scary things that he fights with was I think he's fighting with this mindset that, oh shit, if I get touched, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like you kind of see the panic because when he did get hit in the third round,
Yeah.
it looked like.
But you
he
know
was
what though?
like,
I
oh,
think
shit.
he got hit, and he took it well. So I mean, that might build some. Because maybe at first, like he wasn't sure. He was like, "Damn, like maybe if I get hit, I might go down." But seemed as if he took it pretty good.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure that's going to give him some confidence. Hopefully, not too much to go fight the way he used to fight. I love Cody, so I want to see him do good.
Bo Nickel, dog.
My
You
dog.
can take it, Joey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you're-
honestly, I'm happy that he won.
Your
I'm
redheaded
not-
brother.
I'm not a Jamie Pickett fan, and he's a PA guy, and he's a great wrestler. Jamie Pickett's really like the run of the mill. You know, it was a good fight for him. So he comes out, he throws the head kick. I think he's very green in the striking.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of punches the air to like figure out his distance, I guess. I don't know if that's part of his system, but, you know, shot, 2 or 3 takedowns, took him down, had the side choke. I was surprised he didn't submit him faster with the side choke, but ultimately, like, whooped his ass, I like it.
I think we was looking at the same article, but for Jamie Pickett, and this had me thinking, like, would you ever want to see the sport go in that direction? But he truly was knee right in the nuts before he was thrown down. And if they did like really try and dispute that or turn it around, would you care for the sport to become like that when it comes to like replays?
I think there should. I think it has a place. Like, there's definitely a place. Like, he got kneed square in the nuts, like pretty bad. And then he was like, you could see he was grimacing.
protesting it,
He was
yeah.
grimacing while he was getting taken down.
Yeah.
Not saying he was.
That's the reason. Or he had a
he was
chance.
going to lose, like in my mind, But yeah, like that sucks. And like there's
Maybe it took the wind out of him.
and there's been so many instances where shit like that's happened and people don't see it. Like, it's hard to see everything in there. And it makes no sense that the sport's as big as it is and we don't have something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to fucking stop the fight and resume it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Shit is a fight. It's gonna
Yeah.
keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gamrot, Jalen, great fight. Gamrot, Jalen Turner.
My boy Gamrot came in on like fucking 10 days
did.
notice and was just like, yo, that's a dangerous fight to take.
He's
He's
good.
ranked. You don't see that happen. He's ranked higher than the guy. And then taking the fight on short notice, like that literally doesn't happen. So good for my boy Gamrot. Jalen Turner is a
Bright
motherfucker,
future,
though.
Bright future. I feel like
He's a motherfucker, but Gamrot rolls on.
Jeff Neal, Shavkat. I think we're gonna stay here for a quick second. One, let's talk about Jeff Neal coming in overweight. What's your? Let's say if you had to say, what do you think was going on with that?
I mean, he's never missed weight before, so clearly something was going on.
Yeah.
But it was a big miss. So I know he's had some health trouble in the past, so maybe it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
Not really too sure.
Yeah, I think it has to do with that because he said he had like when he was hurt or whatever, and he pulled out a fight. He had some like gastrointestinal issue where he like it floods your system and you get real sick, like almost like it's like
Yeah.
a backup of like shit, and then it like travels to
He
your
got
bloodstream.
septic. Like he
Yeah.
was like close to
Damn.
dying.
Yeah, I saw that on the. Not to put nobody on blast. Anybody ever miss weight?
I missed weight one time as an amateur.
I've never missed
I was
weight.
19. I was 19 years old.
Were you not taking it? You weren't who you are today, right?
Bro, I was 19. I was drinking like beer like the weekend bore my fight.
On this level, where do you stand with not? And I feel like Jeff Neal actually had something to come in that bad for the first time. But for dudes that do, where do you stand on like what you think should be like the outcome?
More of your, I think it should be more of your purse. I think like 50%, because then you ain't gonna miss.
God damn.
But 50% to the other athlete.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of just
That's what
losing
it goes.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what it goes to. That 30% goes to the athlete.
Well, for the casual fans that don't know, you don't. The UFC doesn't take your money. They give it to your opponent.
Yeah.
Let's say Jeff Neal is injured. He's injured. He know he's not gonna make it, but he wants to keep the fight. He wants to get the people to fight that because this dude needed a Jeff Neal.
I mean, he ain't missing for free. Fuck it, let him miss.
I'm not saying is it a respectable loss or is it like still embarrassing?
That's a respectable loss. Look at the way he fought.
Right,
Not loss, like a respectable missing the weight miss.
I mean, there's no such thing as respectable, and that's like in my mind. If you come in on like super short notice and you miss, but listen, he missed, but he went out there and performed.
Yeah.
So it was a great fucking fight. Like I picked him to win. He had his moments where he could have won, and maybe who knows? Like maybe if he was sick or if he wasn't sick coming in, maybe he could have fought a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a fucking great fight.
Great fight, yeah.
These guys are in my weight class, and I'm going to be real. Like Shavkat's a motherfucker. Jeff Neal's a motherfucker. Like they're both two great fighters, and Shavkat's going to either fight for a number one contender next or fight for the title.
What you thought of Shavkat before yesterday, is it the same as what you feel today?
It was like when watching Hamzat fight Gilbert, like you knew he was really good, but then to see him go into the fire and like come out, like that's what you want to see, and he did it.
Yeah, I don't look at him the same. I think he's a couple levels above where I
Solidified
had him.
not solidified, but you can actually stamp him a little bit now. Like, nah, he's good.
Man. I mean, his ability to take a shot and he's actually got decent power and he's got decent pretty decent boxing.
Knees, he showed a lot for sure.
And he's a
I
dog,
gotta pee
man.
again.
His volume alone. I really liked this fight. His volume alone really was impressive, and he didn't fade. Like the guy, you can tell that the guy's just in the zone. He really loves what he's doing. When he got cracked a couple big times, he cracked a couple smiles, but. Yeah, Shavkat definitely like jumped the bar for me as like one of the top tiers. And I immediately was like, man, I think this dude would actually knock Khamzat Chimaev the fuck out.
I didn't think
I think
so at first, but after last night, I definitely was like,
dude, imagine that.
legit.
I think that's the fight to make. Khamzat and him.
He asked for a title fight.
Who, Shavkat? I couldn't hear him because I was
he
with
was
people.
saying the winner of Usman Edwards, and he was saying like he's ready for a title fight or something like that. So it's it's different. It's not like top 5, top 10, top 15. It's different. Every 5, I feel like the competition does get more and more and more elite. It's not like I said when you saw Hamzat fight Gilbert Burns, you really saw like it's a difference between fighting number 8 and fighting number 3. He's number 3 for a reason. So
yeah, it's no gimme fights anymore. You know what I mean? When you get up there, everybody's tough.
yeah, for sure. If people don't know, how much water do you consume that that forces you to piss every episode?
A lot. Well, for people we're on the fucking East Coast. These fights were late as fuck last night. I had to drive home from Simon's. Not a far drive, 10 minutes, quick jaunt. But I woke up and I'm fucking tired because I usually go to bed at like 9:30.
Yeah.
And I just consumed like way too much coffee, a whole thing of this. This had like all my good All Max nutrition supplements. Yeah, I drank way too much fluids this morning. I'll
got you.
probably pee again.
Moving on, Joey. I'm gonna put the mic down.
Ring it up.
Joey, you got that underdog in you. You can sniff out.
I be telling y'all motherfuckers I'm a dog. I be saying this shit.
This mug can sniff out an underdog, brother. So, Alexa Grasso versus Valentino Shevchenko. No, I don't think nobody's seen it coming. I think everybody who commented trying to win the money on the comment section and on the YouTube page, everybody had Shevchenko. Nobody.
I mean, listen. Nobody that probably counted her out has followed Alexa Grasso's career. I've watched Alexa Grasso, and I like her since she like 5 fights ago. Her last 5 fights, like the girl is tough as shit. Like she's lost 3 times in the UFC, but she was also extremely young. Like, she's only 25, 26, and
She's 29.
she damn, damn, I was off by a lot. But
29.
she beat Macy Barber, and she like whooped Macy Barber, and then John Wood, and then she beat Araujo, and she was just like beating the shit out of these girls. And then it's like, I mean,
All right, well, hold on for 1 second. She won, yes, amazing for her, but she was losing the fight.
I think she won the first round.
We were talking.
She was
though,
on her way to
bro,
losing that fight. If it would have continued to trend the way it was trending, she was going to lose that fight.
But we were just talking about this, and what I was saying was she never looked out the fight.
No.
In her plan,
Nope.
in her face, and
She
her
looked,
body language.
No, she looked good.
Yeah.
But I feel like Valentina was just going to keep mixing in those takedowns and getting her to the ground and was going to win the decision.
But I did say, I didn't think that she was going to, I said, I think she would probably rock her and then catch her. And I thought the submission was possible. I didn't think that Valentina,
That was
I think
just
that
a
was
massive mistake.
like,
was.
why do people throw spinning shit if you're winning?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Do you
that.
really got to think like that when it comes to
Yeah, you're
those,
up.
those are dangerous, significant
Yes,
strikes.
you're up. Clearly, you lost the.
Are they like considered Hail Marys a little bit?
bro? She gonna
Kind of.
yeah.
Like, it's so, like, if it
considered reckless.
If it lands, it's great. But she threw it and literally jumped on her back, and then she jumped on her back and didn't even start to
Jumped
fight
to
the
the floor.
hands.
Yeah.
Like, the first thing you got to fight is the fucking hands. Don't worry about anything else. Like, if you can't protect a choke, you can't protect anything else. Like, you got to. She wasn't even grabbing the hands. So, but yeah, but just like
I
we were
had to
talking
learn the
earlier,
hard way on that too. Sean has yelled at me.
I
numerous times.
think Valentina at some point when you have as many title defenses as her, like, not saying she didn't want to win, but like I guarantee now that she lost, that fire is going to be burning way stronger, and she's going to come back and she's going to win. Like,
yeah, and she was like, it's happy some different movement in the division.
almost like Izzy, almost like myself. Like you get so used to winning fights, you don't know what it feels like to lose, and then once you do, you miss that
new
winning
reason,
feel,
new
and now you're
purpose.
like, damn, like.
Yeah.
I will say this in the fight. I think on the feet, Valentina was worried about Grasso.
Her
Yeah,
boxing was as
Grasso
good
was
as it
tagging her
was, yeah.
shit.
Her boxing was good, but Valentina was tagging her back.
Yeah, it wasn't like a one
Well,
side.
yeah.
What I'm saying, I think
But
Grasso had the
where
bigger power.
That's where Grasso was going to win the fight. In my mind, like, obviously she submitted her, but I would have thought she would have lit her up on the feet, and Valentina still did
Your
good.
boy's heated this morning, bro.
I woke up on the good side
His
of the
girl,
bed.
his girl got worked. No, I'm just like-
See, Mike, to be completely honest, I didn't give a fuck about that fight.
Yeah.
John Jones was coming on next.
Yes.
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't.
well, we're here now.
we
John
are
Jones.
here, and I'm talking about from the
We were.
second
I was with Kurt. We were watching the fight. I was like, "Yo."
second he starts walking out, let's dissect this thing. Let's start with the tape.
First of all, let's start off by saying this: sports performance and aesthetics are two completely different things. When you're trying to be the best athlete in the world at whatever you're doing, you're fueling your performance to do that. Everyone's like, John looks fat. He looks this. He looks that. He's eating to perform. He's not eating to look good on a stage. Like when you see these guys who are super shredded, fucking look amazing, they're on their the doorstep of death. Like they look horrible, and they couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. Like you need to fuel yourself. Now, and I'm saying like John definitely looked chubby, but look what he just did,
He had to though.
bro. He went out there, and I
Manhandled.
guarantee he felt amazing. He
Yeah.
did what Francis couldn't do in 25 minutes. He went out there and fucking, bro, like a mounted guillotine against the cage, and it honestly looked like he wasn't even choking him that hard.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe he
first
tapped. When he
I was like,
tapped,
what?
I was like, holy shit. But John's the GOAT, bro. Took 3 years off, came back up a weight class against the number one contender. Obviously, yes. I seen people not roasting, but talking shit on Twitter like, oh, he's not the number one heavyweight. Francis had his chance. He left.
Francis tried to tweet it.
They tried to make the fight, and Francis didn't do it.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, John would, I think, dog walk
Same
on
thing,
him.
yeah. He tried to tweet try to shade him a little bit, like
Yeah,
good fight,
what do you call
Johnny.
him? Johnny Boy.
Yeah, Johnny Boy.
Like, trying to, like-
the heavyweight king.
Yeah,
I
trying-
bro, it don't
fucking
work like
hate
that.
bro. Why? Like that's what I can't stand about the sport that we're in. Is like you take somebody else's fucking shine immediately.
He didn't take shit. The fans mauled him.
But you
sorry,
know what
Francis,
I'm
it
like.
don't work like that.
Sure, but
But he's trying to.
John Jones
Yeah.
is going to be fucking irritated about that too. That's why he was like, you got all them muscles with the biggest pussy. It was the greatest line.
that what he
could have
said?
Yeah, he said you got all that muscle and with the biggest pussy. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
That's
Shit-
that's
that was a money comment, bro. That shit was banging. But going to the walkout. It was cool. It wasn't as stoic as I thought it was going to be, but just like being able to, like, when he comes out, it's like, I love when he does that screaming like, whoa, and shit like that. But
he gets euphoric, man.
Bro,
he gets in the moment. Like,
talking about the tape on the toes, though.
that's what I was about to say. Starting there, it was because one, I was like, they was pissing me off. Like, one, y'all fucking up my man entrance. You know, he climb up those steps.
Yeah.
He get to the top. He say his prayer. He crawl in. I'm like, y'all stopped him mid.
Yeah.
I'm like, see, if he'd have lost,
so
I'd have been like, it was because of this. It was because of this.
Every state has different rules. Like some you can tape your ankle, some you can wear knee wraps, some you can't. It makes no fucking sense.
But somebody wore a sleeve last night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different rules in different states. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how about we all just have the same fucking rules and we're gonna go get in a fight? If the man wants to tape his fucking toes, let him tape his toes.
Do you think that's gonna make a big difference on anybody?
No,
it's not gonna tear. He got
his
an
fucking
injury.
toe probably hurts. Let him fucking tape his toe. Who cares?
It's not gonna make no difference on the fight.
No,
He might get a little bit of grip from it on the fucking canvas, but guess what? They got fucking logos that are slippery.
that canvas is the grippiest. That shit rips your
you see
skin
Shevchenko knees last
immediately
night?
off. Yo,
Her knees were balled
after
up.
one of my fights, I was in the hotel afterwards. I'm like, oh my god.
Couldn't even shower.
I couldn't believe I had to get on a fucking plane afterwards. I'm like, I have no skin on my knees. But
the tape, the intro. Where do you go from the fight? Like I said, in general, it was quick, easy work.
yeah,
Another low blow, got kicked in the nuts, and when he made it, that's why I was like, yes, now we got a mad John Jones. And then you was there with me last night.
He
literally.
caught a nice right hand in his fucking mitt too. He hit him with that long ass fucking.
oh
the
yeah,
reach.
yeah,
Yeah,
John
he
said,
said
he said bink.
Yeah.
He definitely said bink in his head.
Yeah.
He's like,
Bink.
When he took him, I felt like when he took him down, I knew it was over. Did y'all feel the same way? Over.
Honestly, I was still a little bit nervous because I thought Saragon did a good job of defending it
At first,
initially,
at first.
and
Once he
then
got that-
John reached across, and I was like, yeah. As soon as his butt hit, I was like, he's fucked.
Yeah.
fucking
And he got those high hips, like where you like got him against the cage, and I was like, yeah, he's not getting away from
my
that.
boy.
Because Jones was just gonna wait for him to pick a side.
I love John Jones.
Yeah. Going by last week, like I said, if you, I would still be alive, dog.
Yeah.
I'd still be alive.
I still have a house.
You still have a house and a
I still
car.
have a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when Jones said,
All these people were talking all this shit on that post I made. They're like, John Jones this, John Jones that. He's going to lose. And then all the defenders came, and my whole Instagram was flooded. Roasting them this morning.
Right.
It was good,
I think
man.
people just want to see the dude lose because he's
so good. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect.
I think the other misconception was people kept saying like people who were doubting were saying he's been off 3 years. He's not 3 years off the couch.
Yeah.
He wasn't just chilling playing Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
Like my man has been working.
I don't think
shooting,
people understand
lifting,
how
running.
important, like yes, there can be a thing called ring rust, but if you're fucking training, and you're getting
You're ready
after
to
it
go.
every day, like,
Ready
and
to-
you're improving in those times. You can't. People will just go like they try to fight back to back to back. You need to improve. You need to take time to develop your game and get better at things you're not good at or things you want to work on or build strength or whatever. Or just take a mental fucking break.
Yeah.
Like these people think you're just a machine and you just need to go and go, bro. Look at John Jones' fucking career, and he's still only 35 years old. He's going to fight for another fucking 5 years probably.
I don't know. Did you see his post fight? He said, "I think I have one more in me."
Bro, no. He's a fuck. I'm saying he could fight for 5
Yeah,
easy years.
I agree.
But if he decides to go and fight Stipe and that be it,
You think that's the way you should go?
Hell yeah.
I think Stipe deserves it.
the only way.
Cannot sit
deserves that
Stipe
shit.
and let him retire on the side like that.
Stipe beat Francis.
Yeah.
Yes, he
He's
lost to
arguably
him.
one of the best, the
Bro,
greatest heavyweights,
No,
right?
he's the most accomplished heavyweight.
Yeah, he deserves it then.
He fucking deserves it.
He deserves it. Yeah.
He has the most title defenses, like which isn't a crazy. I think it was like 3 or it's not
But,
a crazy number.
I don't think Stipe is what everybody like. I think they wanted somebody to promote to say, "Hey, he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time." He's very accomplished, like Sean said, but I don't think he's one of the greatest heavyweights
But
of all time.
that's what
But
makes
you can't
you
be
great.
getting fucking smoked like that. Like you got knocked the fuck out by DC. You got knocked the fuck out by
What?
by Francis Ngannou.
But he's the most accomplished
accomplishments
heavyweight.
that make him-
That's
that's
what
what
makes
makes
you
him
the
the great-
best.
yeah.
Unless John Jones comes in and fucking
It's like Fedor and how legendary.
we're
You like,
going to Tapology.
Bro, I'm not a Stipe fan. Like I think he's fought like guys.
Just because you're a fan though, that doesn't mean you can deny what he's done.
Yeah.
I'm not denying. I mean, he's
that was
accomplished.
denial.
But you can't say you're the greatest of all time. You got knocked the fuck out twice.
I mean, people have GSP lost twice. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time.
The greatest.
Did he ever get knocked out?
Listen,
He's gotten TKO'd and armbarred.
He got armbarred. I don't know who
He got
TKO'd
TKO'd
him.
by Matt Serra.
By Matt Serra. Yeah, I mean,
here's
but he was also sick.
Here's the best way to put it, Joey, because this is boxing. Ali, they call him the greatest, right? Floyd Mayweather calls himself
I
the
don't think
best.
he's the greatest.
And I'm about to tell you the difference. Floyd Mayweather calls himself the best ever. There's a difference between the two. When you say best ever, like Floyd was like the best defensive boxer, like took the least damage, made the most money. It's going to be argued to say that Conor McGregor is the best ever because of what he was able to accomplish in the sport in the sense of
Nobody will say that Conor was the
best ever. So you're looking at it as a fighter. I'm talking about as an athlete that has come through where he made
The
money.
greatest showman.
That's the best ever.
Bro, he fucking knocks out Werdum, beats Alistair Overeem when the Reem was on his shit. Junior Dos Santos beats Ngannou, loses his belt, but that's 3 title defenses. Comes back and beats fucking DC twice. Finishes him and then beats him over 5 rounds. Who's more accomplished at heavyweight?
That was like dropping the mic.
Nobody. Now, I'm not saying John can't do that. John can 100% do
Fabricio
that.
Verdum, how many times that motherfucker get knocked the fuck out by that point?
But did you see what Werdum did to Cain Velasquez? When Cain was Cain. I don't think you know your history, Joseph.
His body language saying like, "Nah, I say what I said."
Yeah,
I'm just
that's fine.
I'm just not sold on him.
But
That's all.
that you cannot be sold on him, but the facts are the facts. He had 3 title defenses. No one's ever did that before. That makes you the greatest UFC heavyweight champion of all time.
That's a good point, but I'm not sold on him. I'm not.
How are you not sold on someone who's defended their belt 3 times at heavyweight? That's the most he's ever did. And then lost it and came back and got it again, which is even more impressive. Now, say he goes back.
If he beat John Jones, he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
What if John Jones beat? Oh, but if John Jones
Like
beat him,
you like not for nothing. DC was fat, and you fought like
he just went over this.
I know, but you've beat But you gotta understand, there's levels to athlete, and DC should not have been a heavyweight, in my opinion.
Dude, I don't know what you're like.
That's an opinion. I don't think DC should have been a heavyweight, and I think that and he gave Stipe
But
a hell
clearly,
of a fight as the smaller man.
But the stats say different because he beat literally everyone he's fought at heavyweight and light heavyweight besides John Jones and Stipe.
But he's a 205er.
But he's not, though, because he beat everyone at heavyweight, including Stipe.
I just think he was good enough as a wrestler to go up to heavyweight. Obviously, beat the shit out of Derek Lewis.
That's making champ.
Right, but yeah, of course.
He's not. I mean, John Jones isn't a natural heavyweight, but
But he has the frame to be a heavyweight. He's able to be a heavyweight and not look small.
Jeff Monson, Bigfoot Silva, Josh Barnett, Frank Mir, Roy Nelson, Patrick Cummins, Dan Henderson, Anthony Johnson, Gustafsson, Anderson Silva, all these Anthony Johnson again.
No, I'm high on DC. I think
but I'm
DC's
saying,
amazing.
and Stipe's got 2 wins on him.
But then he jumps up. Yeah, but like DC was ready to retire.
But he didn't,
And
though.
his back was fucked up. He had already had herniated disc. He had already had surgeries. Like the bull
listen,
sneezed and fucking blew his back out.
That's not
now. If you
fault.
catch DC a little bit earlier, the way he knocked him out the first time, I think he would have beat him again. But
We'll have to agree to disagree.
I just don't see how like we can say that Stipe is the greatest of all time, but then he's gonna face Jones, and we're like, yeah, he's gonna get fucked up. It'll be a better fight, but he's going to get fucked up.
I didn't say he was going to get fucked up.
But
if we're talking about accomplishments, at this moment in time, he has the most
on paper.
Yes,
on paper.
So that's what I'm saying.
But we as fighters don't care about people on paper.
But you kind of have to though, because it's still this. It's still.
But you know, and I know, you're only as good as your last fight.
Yes, and he lost his last fight. But you can say the same thing about John Jones. Before this fight, his other fights weren't that good. A lot of people thought he lost to Reyes. People thought he lost to Thiago Santos.
But he openly said, I wasn't even training.
But then he comes back and he does what he does. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He has 3 UFC title defense. And then you got, outside of that, like, there's Fedor. Like, he's in the conversation. So it just depends on what you think. But I'm just saying, as far as the UFC, as far as accomplishments, I can't even say the word. Accomplishments.
See, he fucking angry today.
3 title defenses. So that's all that matters.
All right.
All right.
Got to get these people their picks for next week, which is Petr Yan versus Merab.
Petr Yan, baby.
Merab. I'm pulling it up.
Give.
By knockout.
Let's do it a little bit different, Joseph. You give me your
Best 3.
give me your best 5 picks.
My best 5.
Yeah, out of the entire
Oh my
card.
Gosh. All right. Number 1, top of the list, Petr Yan.
Okay.
He's going to get a KO. I don't think that Dvalishvili is going to be able to be as relentless on staying on him like Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain's longer, and I think he's the backpack guy. But Petr Yan by knockout is my prediction. That's my number 1 pick. My number 2 would be Jonathan Martinez. I think he's going to get the upset. I don't know if it's really an upset against Nurmagomedov, Saif Nurmagomedov.
Wait, you think Martinez is going to beat?
I think he's going to TKO him.
Really?
Yeah. And I think he's a dog too. So, but I do like that. I think that's the safest dog here. So that's my number 2. I think Romanov, since it is 3 rounds, I was going back and forth with this, but I am going to go Romanov. I think he could actually get the TKO. Volkov has struggled with wrestlers in the past. I'm going Nikita Krylov for my 4th pick. I like Nikita Krylov. I like his boxing. I like his stand-up. I'm not convinced on Ryan Spann. Like I don't think a guy that like teeter-totters between training and not training is. I don't know. And then I think Ariane Lipski is my 5th pick to beat JJ Aldrich, who I think is not that good.
For the record, I just want to point out the 2 dogs, which is Ariane Lipski, and who else did you say?
I said Martinez, Jonathan Martinez.
People, I'm just saying, but go ahead.
Only if your dog matched the bark.
Hey, listen,
you're
my
like
little
this.
my little dog. He'd be ground tough though.
All right. I've gone back and forth on this one. I am going to pick Petr Yan. I just don't think Merab's going to be able to finish the takedowns. And if he does get Yan down, Yan will be able to scramble and get back to his feet. I just don't know. It might play like.
And he's heated.
But you know what? But also for Merab, though, like Merab's main training partner and best friend is Aljo, who has already beat Yan, a few times and has kind of laid the blueprint on how to beat him. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to pick Yan. I'm also going to pick Carlston Harris to beat Khabib's cousin, Nurmagomedov. Abubakar. I'm going to pick Tony Gravely to beat Victor Henry.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry. The way he said names, bro. He missed a whole letter. Abubakar. He said Abubakar.
You are really good with names.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, Joey.
He's
I just don't give a fuck about pronouncing these guys' names right. Ricardo Ramos. How many is that?
Wait, you picked Tony Gravely?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ricardo Ramos and then
Carlston.
Carlston.
You said Lamos. It's Ramos.
I'm not even looking at
Yeah,
him.
well,
Where is it?
get your
I
fucking
apologize.
names right.
I apologize.
There's a lot of hostility here today.
What's
man.
that for? I'm going to beat the fuck out of Joey when I get back to training.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to
You're going to have to wait. You probably won't. Yeah, whatever.
I can't wait to dump you on your
If it's 4, give it.
Is that 4? I'm going to go. How do you say it, Joe? Romanov?
Alexandr Romanov.
Yes, I like Romanov a lot.
King Kong.
He kind of was it his last fight when he lost, right?
Yeah, he lost.
It was Tiberian, right?
But he's a tough motherfucker. I think he's going to come back. If it was 5 rounds,
Yeah, Marcin
I would pick Volkov if it was a 5-rounder, but it's not.
Exactly.
It's a 3-rounder, and this card's actually pretty good going up and down it. I'll also pick Lipski, Mario Bautista. I don't know is that one of my picks I said?
No.
He's very good. Davy Grant and Rafael Sunsao. That's a good fucking fight.
Actually, that's a very good fight to pick.
Which one?
I think Bautista because
I'm picking him.
Cannetti is like fucking 41, dude. 42, 43, somewhere around there.
And Mario Bautista is fucking good.
He can box.
He's very good.
I think Tyson Nam will beat Silva.
I'm looking at this Rafael Sunsound, Davey Grant. That's a good fucking fight. I don't
Josh Fremd is also. Let's talk about the middleweights. There's actually a kid that we're completely overlooking. That Sedriques Dumas, the kid with all the tattoos on his face. He was a Contender Series. He had a really nice knockout. He's gonna fuck Josh Fremd up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually my best bet, by the way. I totally didn't even see that.
Oh, really? That's gonna be your best bet.
Yeah, he looked really, really good, and I'm excited to see what he can do because he can.
I don't know the lines on any of these fights, but my best bet is going to be Mr. Harris.
Okay.
Carlston Harris.
My best bet is Sedriques Dumas.
Anything else going on in the world that we should talk about?
So I went to see Creed.
Oh, how was that?
Creed was Jonathan Majors was a good addition. You know, I don't know if you know Jonathan Majors. If you didn't watch The Harder They Fall, it's a great Western movie on Netflix. But now, ultimately,
Was it just Philadelphia to a T again?
it wasn't.
There weren't banshees
I don't
everywhere?
think nothing was in Philadelphia. I think everything was in L.A.
Oh, for real? It wasn't
Yeah.
Philly? See, that makes me not even want to watch it now. Yeah. I would just watch it just to be like some cringy Philly scenes, and now I
haven't seen Rocky V in a while with Tommy Morrison. And
I
just
rewatched it.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Remember
it in a
we
minute.
talked about Tommy
He was.
recently?
Yeah.
Tommy
Tough
was
he was.
fucking
Yeah.
good,
Big dude,
bro.
big
He's a
dude.
beast.
He died from AIDS.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, but what else is going on in the world is that it's a great day to be alive, dude. You know, let's go out there and inspire Sean.
John Jones has won.
Honestly, I feel like order has been restored.
John Jones is back. I was super happy driving home.
I feel
was so
super
tired.
privileged to have watched that.
Yes.
Like, because he's 35 and he's got mad money, so I can't imagine he's going to fight that many more times, honestly.
Yeah.
Order has been restored. And,
How's your training camp going?
It was pretty good. I lost a round yesterday. Got my ass whooped, but it was good.
Well, that's
otherwise it's
gonna
pretty
happen.
good.
It's
Of
going to
course.
happen in training.
I like getting my ass beat. You know, it shows that I'm training in the right areas, and it was good. I mean, I'm actually enjoying the camp finally. I think I started out really rough with sick staff, and I don't give a fuck to say it because it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? This hasn't been an easy start to a camp, but I think I still feel strong and I feel good, and I feel like my cardio is coming and. I feel like everything's going to fall into place the way it needs to. I can't make it perfect every time, but I'm not going to mentally panic. I know what I'm capable of, and I know when it's time to be game, I'm going to be game. And but yeah, camp's going good. And I have one of my closest friends helping me through it, you know? So it's good.
Yeah, man. I'm just out here fucking coaching my little ass off. My teammates went 5-0 last night.
Sir,
Real quick. Regional MMA is one of the funniest fucking things ever. This guy had a rash guard on in the crowd yesterday.
He's letting you know he'll fuck you
He
up.
legit had a rash guard on. I was taking a piss next to him in a stall, and I'm like, this dude really got a rash guard on.
Bro, when he get mad, he probably black out. All he see is red and bodies hit the floor. What you talking about, though?
Yo, my gosh. I can't stand people that say that shit. Like,
I mean,
man,
he's in a rash guard. He's probably really about that life. Like,
His jiu-jitsu probably is horrible.
Yo, what if he has some like really great story where he fucking came straight from jiu-jitsu class just
does.
to support his friend?
He didn't though.
He had
like jeans on. Like he was like going out afterwards in a rash guard. And it was like a breakpoint rash guard. Like it was like some shitty ass brand. Like it wasn't it wasn't like Show Your Roll or like any like good brands.
Oh my goodness.
Like he was just out here on some bullshit.
You have to roll your shirt like this to go out, and cocaine's not involved, and it's not the 70s.
Oh my god,
bro.
But yeah, no, I'm enjoying coaching you while I'm healing my groin. Just being around you guys, seeing everybody get after it. We got some big fights coming up. Miami's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good
I think
time.
you're really it's gonna be your coming out party. You're gonna fucking do your thing, and then I'll be getting married after that. I went and got fitted for my bro.
Obliquely?
The boy is jacked, and it's hard to get a suit. So
What's the neck? What's the neck?
Only
What's the neck, dog?
Only 17 or 18, I think.
Only I'm 17 and a half.
Yo, my shit is thick, bro. The kid is thick.
but I think you're only 17 or 18, but you're like for your size, it's big. Like my neck's probably a fucking 13, dog.
Yeah, I'm 7.
Fuck
Bro,
you, Gerald. You ain't choking shit on my skinny ostrich neck.
Dude was measuring me and like, cause like I have a small waist, but like my chest is big, so then my
Small
arms
waist,
are
no
big.
ass.
I got a butt, bro.
He got big ass thighs, guys. He ain't got no butt.
I got a
He
booty.
lying.
I got a booty. My wife was touching my shit the other day. That shit's a rock.
She's supposed to.
She slapped my ass and sounded like this. Nah, I'm excited. I'm excited for your fight. I'm excited for my wedding, and then I'm excited to get back to training and fight. I'm hoping to fight.
Joey, did you
in
get
the
an invite?
summertime.
My invite came yesterday.
Fuck yeah, I got an invite, bro.
Listen,
dude,
Come on.
Everybody
FOMO.
think they
Yo.
gonna be there. Everybody won't be there, brother.
This is very true.
Everybody not gonna make it, dog.
It's a husky list. It was like almost 300 people. It's a lot. It's
that is a lot.
And that's like not me like not inviting like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because like we just know so many fucking people. Some people gonna be upset.
Yo, it's gonna be great because we doing something for bachelor party afterward.
I think you're supposed to do the bachelor party before, but
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
he gonna get married, do the bachelor
No.
party.
I said like after my fight.
Oh, I thought you meant like after the wedding. I was like, I don't think it works.
We're gonna hang out in Miami for an extra day.
There you go.
I'm gonna hang out with my son.
I'm gonna try and get Sean in some fast car where he's like,
Bitch, I got a fucking race truck. Yo.
Hey, wow! Now everybody knows. What
They,
you
but
have.
they don't know what I have. They don't know what I have. Yo, the kid put that shit in sport mode last night when I was driving home.
Yeah.
And then you can adjust the steering wheel to
He hit 0 to
sport.
60 in 12 seconds.
Bro, my shit is fast. I was fucking out. That shit, I love it. I'm getting my fucking exhaust put on and my cold air intake. That's great.
Hey, well, guess what?
I'm a smoke your bitch ass.
Guess what?
I
I upgraded too.
what you get?
I ain't saying.
Yeah, but
he did
I'll
say.
smoke.
I got a pony, dog.
He did say he got another win.
I got a pony.
I think we have the same engine in our cars. Or you're
So no, you have a 6. I have an 8.
What car? So is it the
The
Shelby's?
regular-
Is it what?
The regular F-150 has the 5.0.
No, but I'm saying the engine that's in the Raptor has the same engine as that's in like one of the Mustangs
It's the EcoBoost, the V6
or the
one.
Shell, some shit. Yeah, I don't know anything, but
No, because you have a V6 turbo.
yeah.
So
Is it twin turbo or is it turbo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's twin turbo.
I feel like you done gave up enough information so far that somebody can calculate all the details you just gave out,
That's fine.
and they got you.
That's fine.
Just don't say it.
This is how I drive through the city.
Cup holder.
Oh, it's so nice, right? You don't have to like you have so many places that you could put, a defense weapon if you needed to.
A defense weapon.
Yo,
I drive with my shit. I got my license to carry. My shit be out in the open.
Yeah. What's up?
In my truck.
Yeah, I probably want
Obviously.
basketball. But yeah, they gave like John Morant like this hard time.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't want people seeing it.
He had a gun in the video, but I'm like, if it's legal, I'm like, what's the big
Who?
deal? John Morant played for Memphis.
Yeah, did you guys see the John Jones thing when someone tried to break into his fucking house and he ran after him with them fucking long ass stick figure legs and fucking chased his ass down?
I thought it was staged though a little bit. I was like, what?
Nah, bro, that was not staged.
What's the what's the stick figure game you used to play back in the day with the boy? You would like what the fuck? Hangman. What's it called? Hangman or
Yeah,
something?
Hangman.
With the skinny ass legs. I just pictured like John Jones like running out like that.
Bull
Didn't he run at him with like a tactical shotgun?
Shotgun, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, and he
He hauls ass.
had him
and
with
and he's like a competitive shooter. Like he shoots all the time, and his dog's trained like. Very
Does he
good.
have a Malinois too?
He has
or?
a Dutch Shepherd. It's
Dutch.
like almost like the same thing.
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Bro,
but,
them dogs are nasty.
You know what
I mean,
we were
obviously
talking about
yours
last
is
night?
too, but-
This is probably so wrong. One, it was kind of lit because when Bruce Buffer was announcing everybody, it's like, yo, Bruce Buffer is really a legend to where the crowd gets involved, like word for word. I don't know if y'all heard it, but we were talking about.
Yo, have you ever been to a live UFC event and see this
I have.
motherfucker's like pacing?
Bro, no, but
and
the
shit?
crowd was saying his lines. Like I'm not like let's not. It's, no, bro. Even more than that, they were saying everything, whatever. But yo, hypothetically, if you was Bruce Buffer or Michael Buffer, and you died, and one of y'all died, would you want your brother to do your funeral shit?
Fuck no.
say how you
Laying him at a drain weight of 160 pounds.
former deadbeat dad,
You don't think that would be lit? Bruce Buffer doing Michael Buffer shit?
or if you're like ex hired Bruce Buffer because like you guys had problems and you got divorced, laying in at a skinny ass 120 pounds, 3-inch dick.
I would fucking no way.
I think that shit would be lit, bro. I don't know why we was talking about this shit last night. I was like, yo, that'd be so lit to be like Bruce Buffer and Michael Buffer. That'd be lit.
Yeah. Who's better though?
Bruce.
Brucey.
Bruce.
And this is why I was thinking about that on some real stuff. But
Mike doesn't
that's a
fucking
hard-
move. He's like when he announces, he
I
don't
said
fucking
Bruce.
move.
I
No.
think
Yo,
I said
do you
Mike.
follow Bruce on Instagram? He's jacked, bro. He'd be working.
He'd be saucing.
100% on TRT.
I don't even want to shake his hand. I might get tested.
Eddie, bare knuckle.
Eddie Alvarez, bare
Yes.
knuckle.
Luke Rockhold, bare
Yo,
knuckle.
when I first seen that, I'm like, Mike Perry and Luke Rockhold. Mike Perry's gonna beat Luke Rockhold,
100% he's getting knocked out.
Oh, it's bare
He's got
knuckle
no chin.
boxing, though. It's
bro.
not a
And
fight.
that's his thing. Like he's gonna get in on him and just be ripping to the body, ripping to the head.
I think Luke's going to have a real problem with the rules.
100%.
For 100%, I think that he's just going to like do some illegal shit and then constantly get warned and get knocked the
What
fuck
if he
out.
just threw a fucking?
You feel like bare knuckle is
what if he
like
threw a head kick?
that's like last stop for martial
No,
artists.
I don't think it's last stop. It just like there's
Something? Just something
there's
that's going
just some motherfuckers who just want to fight like that. Like I don't know. It's like MMA is like obviously it's fighting, but it's still a sport.
We got to give credit to my boy. I don't know if we talked about that before, the Lorenzo Hunt guy. I think we did. But did we watch? Like, did you guys see when he got dropped and then got back up and then got that knockout?
I didn't talk about the
Richmond?
fight, but you
We
did
did
say
talk
you
about
knocked-
it.
you
We
did say
talked
you
about
choked
this
him
last
out.
week.
Yeah,
I just wanted to mention it again since we were
This
so-
fucking guy
Yeah. Huh? Just-
can't pass up.
I got brain damage. What do you want me to do? I got
Can't-
fucking CTE.
Can't pass up an opportunity to jerk himself off. Can't pass up an opportunity. This fucking guy.
I'm testosterone
Jesus
filled. What do you want me to do? What the fuck?
He said, I choked that guy out.
I didn't say that.
You did. You said it last week.
Yeah, last week, not this week.
That's what I'm saying. You told
I
me.
didn't know if I mentioned it. I
You
just
did.
didn't know how to
Nothing
say
wrong.
it.
Nothing wrong. I don't want you to beat me up. Like, I'm
Yeah, what do you
like,
think
nah,
you're
good.
on the scale of 200 to 900 testosterone? Where do you think-
350.
You think your test is 350?
What's good
Dog
numbers?
shit. Above 600.
I got tested recently. My shit was almost 1,000.
That's bad.
So
or good?
what?
That's
Yo,
great.
what is normal? Because I got tested like 2-3 years ago, and I was normal.
Well, they say the normal range is from like 2 something to 9. But like that's not a normal range. That's a huge range. You probably want it above 500, but then your free testosterone is what matters as well. So there's a million different things that like if you sleep bad, your test can drop. Like I think mine is like as high as it is because I go to fucking sleep early. You eat well. Like if you lift and recover and just do all the right shit, like your shit's higher. But some people,
What's the
it's just not
common
as high.
average man? What do you think I said?
I don't know. I'd
No?
say like especially now how much a pussy,
Down. It
how
has
like,
to be
these
below.
dudes are such pussies. No, it's a fact. I'd say like I don't know 300, 200.
and you got to remember food.
Because
Like, all
these
this
dudes are soft. You're eating all this processed food.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, it's probably low.
What's the benefit of high testosterone? Like your testosterone?
You're
being so
just
high?
your overall like your life's just better.
Your energy, your
energy,
endurance.
your-
Oh, all right. I thought it'd be like you like
Your
no,
mood.
No,
you just want some alpha shit. all day.
no. You're just your everything. Your sleep, your mood, your sex drive, everything. Just your overall.
Even like your mental clarity.
just your quality of life, like is if your test is that's why people get on TRT, and
Yeah.
it's not because like you hear people talk about TRT, they're getting on it to get all fucking jacked. They're just trying to optimize their health and have a better quality of life.
It's like a motivation serum, you know? You fucking just want to go because you feel good.
But speaking of PEDs, them boys in fucking bare knuckle are gonna be all
Chad at 155 looked big. Now these
Chad
motherfuckers
is
gonna be-
brick
Like a
up.
bowling ball.
Bro, he don't got a
My man just-
he don't got a neck.
Nah.
He's super jacked.
He also wrestled all his life, so
I love Chad Mendes. He went
he's a
out.
good ass dude.
Bro, he's the man.
And he had terrible eczema like me, except
Yeah.
on like ×3 level.
He started doing
all red meat.
like
Yeah.
like a carnivore diet. But
Yeah.
then he
That's what gave it to him. Or that's what got rid of it.
no, that's what started to get rid of it. Yeah.
Ah, for real?
Yeah, because you'll always have it.
What do you got? Where you got eczema at?
Bro, I used to get it
It
like
should
real
go
bad
in
over
his
my eyes.
My kids got eczema.
My
but-
eyes, my neck.
You haven't had it that bad lately though.
Yo, you know why? Because I switched my diet. This motherfucker kept telling me I wasn't doing it, and then over a couple weeks, I started saying like, "Yo, it's working." Dude, I don't like eat chicken hardly ever. Like I will, but everything red meat. I just fucking. You know what really aggravates it is spinach.
Really?
There's a lot of acid and it's very acidic. So I switched to kale, and I love kale. Kale is like chicken broth, a little bit of salt and pepper, it bangs. But yeah, I mean the diet's very important, you know. And every now and then, again, I have to put like a steroid cream on my eye to like get it to go down because it like gets real itchy. I'll wake up and I'm just like I'm ready to rip my eyelids off. But Eczema sucks, man.
It does.
Because when I
It's
first
all-
joined the
it's all
team, actually, when I was making my comeback fight, bro, I was like, I couldn't train because if I started to sweat, I felt like I was gonna bleed if
Yeah.
I scratched anymore. It was honestly very hindering to some of my training.
Yo,
in the
look
beginning.
at this fucking cut on my hand my dog gave me.
I was just
Your
looking at that.
dog gave you that?
I'm holding, he didn't bite me. I was holding a ball out, and bro, his teeth are so sharp. I'm like, I do this annoying. I'm like, up, 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 up. Kristen hates it when she's like, you're so annoying. But I'm telling him to come up, and like it's high, and he missed this. Like he got the ball, but he clipped my hand. We're at the park, and my hand's just fucking
What you said?
leaking.
Were you pissed?
I wasn't pissed. It was my fault. Like he didn't like his tooth just like his grazed me. His teeth are so sharp.
What was your reaction? Literally.
I was like, ow.
That's it?
Yeah, and I just kept. Kristen's like, damn, like you're bleeding pretty
Dude,
bad.
Sean is so like he's like real chill, man. I don't really see you as like a rager at all.
Nah.
It's nice.
Never- When's
It's
the
nice
last time
to
you
know.
snapped?
Snapped?
Like, will you ever just start screaming? I mean, like screaming, like raging.
Bro, lately the way people have been driving in the city, like if you see me on the news, like don't be surprised.
I got fired.
'Cause
Lost my
people-
last job for that. I told you.
People are assholes driving, and like especially in city, you don't know who's got a gun. Like it's fucking dangerous. But these people, they fly around you and they cut in front of you.
And then
They're
brake.
riding your fucking ass. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck? So that gets me fucking fired up. And especially I haven't been training, so I haven't been punching or choking people. I'm like in my truck. I'm like, but yeah, I'm usually pretty chill. Like I try not to let shit get to me, man.
This guy,
Unless you put your fucking hands on me.
you should hear him. All he does is laugh on Call of Duty.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
Call of Duty, dude, Kristen came downstairs. We were playing, like, she had work the next day, so she was getting ready to go to bed. And it was only like 9 o'clock. She came down, she didn't realize, like, I bought a headset. Because I played a little bit with these guys now.
Yeah.
She's like, you really have a fucking headset on? She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? I was like, Joey.
Yo, women can make you feel like
Bro.
like
Like a
yo,
loser.
Yo, I'm
I'm
chilling.
like-
I'm chilling.
I'm like, yo, you're about to go to fucking bed. Get away from me.
Yeah.
Like no matter what you like, you get
But
into
dude,
jujitsu,
honestly-
like a woman can fry you on that. Like, what
But
you about
honestly,
to go
we don't-
wrestle with your little friend? You be like,
yeah.
We don't play that long. We played for like an hour
Bro,
and a
we
half.
literally played for an hour. And,
Yeah.
like, it was at the end of the night. Like,
and
the
it's
day's
fun.
over.
I feel like it's fun.
It is fun.
and that's why women hate it,
Bro,
Bro.
but-
Kevin
but-
Hart said it best: women hate to see men have fun.
Man, I don't know. Yo,
she
he-
was
all I heard-
she was upstairs watching fucking Outer Banks, which she was supposed to wait for me to watch.
I did watch
and she didn't, and she just ran through it. So I'm like, fuck this. My boy Joey's on the fucking sticks.
On the sticks,
I'm about
boy.
to jump on the stizzicks.
Hit me
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna get on.
You should, bro.
You know you don't gotta buy a headset though. You know you can use the app through your phone.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
trash.
Yeah, you're
Bro.
talking about Discord,
No, what are you on Xbox or PlayStation?
bro. So what you do, dog? You fucking play with your phone,
Yo.
and then have.
No, are you
beginning
Xbox or PlayStation?
beginning
PlayStation. Oh,
of
PlayStation.
pandemic, none of us had headsets. We were on three-way.
Oh, yeah,
we would
I
have
used
our
to do
phones.
that. Yeah. Nah, dude. It's honestly, it's fun.
fun,
It's
bro.
No,
fun.
on Xbox you get the Xpop app, and then you just use you literally. that's
It's
your
fun,
mic.
and who gives? And listen, whatever you do and whatever you enjoy doing with your life, do it. Who gives a fuck? If you can like sustain your life and pay your bills, and you want to play fucking video games all day, fucking do it. That's not my thing.
You know what was hilarious though is like I was like, man, this is gonna be short lived because I feel like he's getting into it, but
Yeah.
like you hear Kristen and all you hear is and
Yo,
he puts
'cause
the mic up real quick. He's like,
because
yo.
she grabbed my fucking, she grabbed the remote. I was like, yo.
All you heard was Sean like flick the thing like.
I was like, yo.
flick it
I was
up.
like, yo. Don't. I was like, don't disrespect me like that. I was like, give me my shit.
turned into patch.
Well,
You
I
go-
watched this video of this chick. This dude was playing. I guess like he was like videoing himself play, and she came in, and I guess it was this girl, and she was like, "All you fucking do is play video games." He was like, "This is all I fucking have." She turned the game off, and my man
Snap.
lost it. But she grabbed the remote, and like she would have turned the game off. But I was like, "Yo, give me the fucking remote." And
Bro,
so-
Ashlyn did that to me
she
before.
turned the game off on
she
you?
fucking hit the
power
I had the
button?
power strip. She said, "Bink," and didn't save any of my progress. I was like, "You mother!" I was so upset.
Local woman found slain.
Yo, but yo, the lobbies.
Yeah.
This is the most. If you're ever fucking pent up with anger like me, and you can't yell at anybody
Oh,
that
Joey's
deserves
just
it.
scream. All you hear is Joey screaming and me just giggling like a
Can't you
schoolgirl.
cross-play that, though? I mean, I got
Yeah,
both. I got PS5.
I have
Yeah,
PS5.
I have Xbox. He has PlayStation.
Bro, but I be smacking.
Seriously?
should
Yeah, bro,
probably-
I'll be playing, dog.
we should probably wrap this shit up. How long have we been going for?
55 minutes. You can wrap it up.
All right.
What were you about to say? Just finish it.
I'm just a
No,
fucking...
he is good. I'm pretty good though for not playing for fucking 3 years.
He is pretty
I'm getting
good.
better.
Like, if he plays a little bit more, because we've only
getting
played
better.
twice. If he plays a
Yeah,
little
we
bit
literally
more,
played fucking 2 times.
yeah, he'll get better. Might have to play today.
Our fans,
Yo, I'm
steady
going.
picks, subscribers, all
Listen,
that stuff.
Steady Picks. Thank you guys for supporting us, and thank you for the people who support us, which ultimately supports Steady Picks and allows us to do what we're doing. Continue to comment, like, and subscribe to Steady Picks and follow us for our picks. And obviously, guys, we're just having fun doing this. But if you make money, and that's how Steady Picks, they're really giving out good bets. So make sure you fucking subscribe to. Well, sign up because it's free. It's a website. Anything else?
That's it, brother.
At
Yo,
www.steadypicks.com.
let's get these views up. Keep viewing the episodes. We're gonna try to make more clips because I know they're easier and they're better. But steadypicks.com.
Alexa Grasso.
Cody Garbrandt. Peace. I gotta pee again.